Well, oftentimes at this stage of my life, I find myself being the oldest man in the room on most occasions. Raul Rosas Jr., he's got a wisdom that belies his year, got to the UFC, 18 years of age.
18 years old, John. And you saw how he has related to the fans the moment he hit the curtain. The place went insane in his UFC debut. And then he goes out there and he dominates. He has good wrestling, he has very good striking. But it's his grappling that is far beyond his years. Once on the mat, this kid can go with anyone. I'm excited to see what the future holds for Rosas Jr.
Yeah, the fans are excited. He's got a huge appetite for MMA knowledge. Raul Rosas Jr., folks, back under the bright lights tonight. All right, so here he is. You can argue he is the best pound-for-pound male fighter in the world today, the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski, and he continues to add layers and wrinkles to his game. Absolutely incredible, all he has accomplished thus far.
He's a tremendous fighter. And, John, you look at his style and you think to yourself, this would translate weight classes, pound for pound. That's the definition. He is pound for pound. And that was on full display when he just dismantled the great Max Holloway. But tonight in front of him, he has a very different challenge. It's not a guy he's seen before. He's got a formulated plan inside the octagon, and if anybody can do that, it's Alexander Volkanovski.
And one thing that has been key to his success, he's just never been flat on fight night.
Never.
Always seems to have his best. We'll see if he has it all going here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Raul El Nino Problema Rosas Jr. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, the Volkman, Alexander Volkanovski, at one point in rugby league, he weighed 214 pounds. As you know, he competes at 145 pounds in mixed martial arts, and he has evolved into the best featherweight in the world today. Striking is the focus here tonight, particularly when it comes to the leg kicks. Believes that he can get those calves pretty sore on his opponent here early. Of that decided edge and reach. Nice uppercut. Oh, good job to get the hand up to block the elbow.
Oh, he's separated from the clinch.
Back and forth we go. All right, so we will see early on how the Volkman chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the leg kick.
I mean, we have seen this constantly with Alexander Volkanovski, especially in the first Max Holloway fight. He won the fight behind the leg kicks. He is so smart inside of the octagon that he will throw these leg kicks, not hard, but they draw something out of you, and then he starts to attack you with things that have more force. This guy's tremendous, and that is why he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Well, you don't want to take too many kicks on that calf, and now it's starting to show some visible damage.
You can see the color starting to change on the calf. He's taking too many of his kicks.
Volkanovski's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Stay tight, stay tight.
All right, has the guard closed here. Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Rosas Jr.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Let's go. I need you to get to half guard now.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Stop.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Nice jab. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
That's what I'm talking about right there. He can't handle your striking. Just keep moving to your left. Just stay away from his power and just keep moving.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
Both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready. Ready. Go.
All right, round two. Hook attempt now, blocked though by Rosas Jr. Right kick is there again for Alexander Volkanovski, DC.
Those leg kicks are so good at registering where his opponent's going to be. So he throws the leg kicks to build a read. Right now he lands another one. And as we expect, Alexander Volkanovski is once again ahead in the fight.
Back and forth we go. Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss. How about the takedown defense? That was actually a pretty good entry by the BJJ fighter, and he's able to stuff it nonetheless.
Yeah, well, the guy's balanced. There is no specialty in his game. He can do everything. So if you're throwing takedowns at him, he can defend those. He can also score takedowns of his own. He has the ability to make the fight take place exactly where he needs it to be.
Circling towards the left now. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
The fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Nice straight right hand.
He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing those nice, beautiful punches.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Volkanovski. Checks that leg kick. Oh, you can start to see him limping a little bit after one of those leg kicks, so better make some adjustments or this fight could be over.
You don't want to show it. That's why you see fighters, when they get hurt, they smile. To be limping out there tells you how damaged this guy is.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Good, solid strike on the ground. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
10 minutes in the books.
Nice work. That's how we do it. Just like that. All night, all day, just like that. He can't mess with your striking. Just stay.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is underway. Previous round was pretty entertaining, and really the takedown defense for me was the big story.
Absolutely, and it had to be for his corner. His corner knew that he had to be standing and he had to be upright, leading the interaction if he was going to have a chance to win this fight. He did that. He did that by sprawling. He did that by having masterful space management. It was truly amazing to watch a guy.
I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your toughness.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, Rosas Jr.'s left calf starting to show signs of bruising, courtesy of those leg kicks.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky part, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, huge kick to the leg.
Oh, nice level change.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Nice move in the half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Changing the position.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, that's gotta be it. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward.
You almost had that triangle. I need you to tighten.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Well, getting harder to watch, right? Continuing to badger that calf area. The bruising looks bad.
The bruising looks bad, and he keeps going there, as he should. He should not stray away from landing these slow calf kicks. Big punch from the clinch. Oh, nice single, yes.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Rosas Jr.'s in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Volko. Another ground and pound strike lands.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Rosas Jr. getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Leg kick.
Great timing on that double leg. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Get that good wrist control now.
Oh, in the mouth.
Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Final seconds here. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
All right, settle down, breathe, relax. You got this one, okay? One more round is all I need, but I need...
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
5th and final round forthcoming. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transition into the elbows. I mean, he had so much more knowledge in this area that although his opponent is a great ground fighter, jiu-jitsu goes out the window when you're getting punched in the face, and there was no better example of it than what we just saw in the previous round.
Oh, beautifully timed with that head kick. Clean with the right hook. Oh, that's it. Alexander the Great.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We now go to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 19 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Alexander